this be one of the best moments of your life? You're listening to the Business Mirror Podcast for a broader look on business with Senior Editor Dennis Estopace.
Good day! Welcome to Business Mondays with BM, a segment of the BM Broader Look podcast, which focuses on the Philippine stock market. The Business Mondays with BM podcast is based on the stock market outlook story, which is written by Business Mirror reporter VG Kabuwag and comes out every Monday. For the text version online, please go to www.businessmirror.com.ph and search for Stock Market Outlook. For the print edition, please go to the companies section of the Business Mirror newspaper. Let's get on with the story.
Powered by Hino Motors Philippines.
Share prices continued to drop last week after the economy contracted in the second quarter, with the figures worse than expected. Hence, trading was volatile throughout the week. The benchmark Philippine Stock Exchange Index fell 82.43 points to close at 5,846.02 points. The market was sharply down on Monday after the President ordered that Metro Manila and nearby provinces return to stricter modified enhanced community quarantine. The President apparently gave in to the appeal of health workers for a respite in responding to the growing number of patients with COVID-19. The index recovered in the succeeding trading sessions. The index was still up despite gross domestic product in the second quarter showed a contraction of 16.5%. The economy slipped into technical recession after two succeeding quarters of decline. Prices, however, fell again on Friday. The average trading value for the week was higher at 6.63 billion pesos. Foreign investors were net sellers at 8.95 billion pesos. Other sub-indices ended mixed. The broader all shares index fell 32.74 points to close at 3,467.53 points. The financials index was down 17.42 to 1,121.71. The industrial index rose 243.54 to close higher at 7,715.63. The holding firms index declined 178.58 to 5,972.80. The property index shed 100.91 to close at 2,812.12. The services index was up 41.79 to 1,421.18. And the mining and oil index surged 322.63 to close higher at 5,812.40. For the week, gainers led losers 122 to 104 and 19 shares were unchanged. The top gainers were Nihao Mineral Resources International Incorporated, Mark Ventures Holdings Incorporated, the Philodrill Corporation, Ferunux Holdings Incorporated, Apex Mining Company Incorporated, and Cemex Holdings Philippines Incorporated. The top losers, on the other hand, were Altus Property Ventures Incorporated, ATN Holdings Incorporated B, Robinsons Land Corporation, iPeople Incorporated, PH Resource Group Holdings Incorporated, and Concrete Aggregates Corporation A. Trading of shares may remain volatile this week as investors digest the second quarter gross domestic product figures that analysts said were magnified in the listed firms' weak financial performance, which fell an average of 60% year-on-year for the quarter. Broker 2 Trade Asia said preliminary indication on sequel months' capital expenditure initiatives remain hazy for most and remains attuned with the lifting of quarantine measures. What is certain, however, is that resumption of aggressive capital expenditure plans are seen in the years 2021 to 2022, Broker 2 Trade Asia said. Broker 2 Trade Asia said the intra-week fall in prices might attract bargain hunters as prices become attractive at 12 times the price-to-earnings ratio. Conservative bets, meanwhile, might skew towards dividend bets, others on stocks poised to benefit from global investors' switch towards alternative havens such as precious metals, 2 Trade Asia said. Position in anticipation and not in reaction, the broker recommended. Broker 2 Trade Asia said it sees immediate support for the Philippine Stock Exchange Index at 5,500 points and resistance at 6,000 points. For the stock picks, broker Regina Capital and Development Corporation recommended to buy when its support price holds at 5 pesos and 30 centavos to 5 pesos and 44 centavos per share on the stock of Andrew Tan's Alliance Global Group Incorporated. It looks like Alliance Global Group Incorporated is getting cozy in the oversold territory as it has stayed in this region for the entirety of the week, Regina Capital said. Nevertheless, the support of Alliance Global Group Incorporated at 5 pesos and 44 centavos still managed to hold despite the downturn, Regina Capital said. The broker said that indicators are remaining heavy on the sell signs. Regina Capital said to expect more challenges to the stated support soon. Should this level be broken, Alliance Global Group Incorporated could go as low as 5 pesos and 30 centavos. It's almost 10-year low, Regina Capital added. The shares of Alliance Global Group Incorporated closed on Friday at 5 pesos and 55 centavos apiece. Meanwhile, Regina Capital advised to trade the range on the stock of International Container Terminal Services Incorporated or ICTSI as buying volumes surge. Despite the large surge in buying momentum, ICTSI is still within its range, Regina Capital said. Indicators have remained flattish for the past few days, pointing towards some sideways consolidation, the broker added. Regina Capital said to expect ICTSI to maintain its consolidation range between a support of 91 pesos and 55 centavos and a resistance of 100 pesos and 40 centavos. The shares of ICTSI closed last week at 103 pesos and 90 centavos apiece.
Brought to you by Hino Motors Philippines.
Thank you for listening to the Business Mirror podcast. For a broader look on business, follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Business Mirror. Until next time.